Capitol Hill, but no compromise on any issue has been made thus far. Joining us is Republican Congressman Jason Chaffetz. Sir, we're going to talk about earmarks in a moment, but first I've got to raise the issue of this possible compromise on Bush tax cuts. We hear that Congressman Paul Ryan, who's a leading spokesman for the Republicans on the issue of money and taxes, he says, look, we could live with an extension of all the Bush tax cuts for a 2-3 year period. That sounds like a reasonable working compromise. Would Jason Chaffetz take that compromise?
Well, yes, it's better than where we are today. And from my vantage point, Capitol needs to understand what's going to happen. And right now we have all this uncertainty in the marketplace. Consequently, Capitol is resistant to make any sort of investment. Our economy will continue to sputter until we have that certainty. Now, I'd like to see it longer than 24 or 36 months. But if that's the best we can get, I think we should take it and move on, because right now it's just totally unacceptable.
Do you think the election or otherwise of Nancy Pelosi as minority leader, I believe that leadership vote is being taken today, will that make any difference to this possible compromise? Because she's likely to win.
Well, look, we need some presidential leadership on this. I think we are willing as House Republicans to work with the Senate, with the White House. I'm surprised and kind of frankly shocked that they would put her back in that leadership position, but they can elect whoever they want. The marketplace needs certainty. That's the imperative, however we can get there.
Now, Republicans have come together and agreed on earmarks, as I understand it. Yeah. No earmarks for what's the period of time? Is it 12 months or 2 years? But you've all agreed. You've got a compromise here.
I think we have agreed. We made this decision in the last Congress. I think it's nearly impossible to overturn that. We've got to be very united in this. And what happened, the reason earmarks are so important, people argue that it's such a small part of the budget, but it is symbolic of how we do things. What we have given up is making sure that the other 98, 99% of the budget, we've given up the oversight of that. And Leader Boehner, soon-to-be Speaker Boehner, has been very, very candid and consistent in saying we need more oversight of the other 98, 99% of the budget.
So it seems to me that if you get a compromise on taxes and you've come together on earmarks, looks to me like you're going to please the voters who just sent this extra 60 Republicans to the House, for example. It looks to me, if I can make that judgment, that you're doing what you said you were going to do. I think you look good politically, if I may make that judgment.
I think so. I think we're off to a good start. Now, we offered a pledge to America. We're committed to each and every one of those items. There are still dozens of other items that we have to get after. But to go into January having accomplished those two items, I think is a huge, great start. But there's still a lot of work out there, a lot of uncertainty in the marketplace. A lot of people have lost their jobs, worried about their mortgages. So we can't just sit on our, pat ourselves on the back from there, but it is a good start considering we haven't yet taken the gavel.
Congressman Jason Chaffetz, Republican, Utah. Thanks for joining us again, sir. We do appreciate it.
Thanks, sir.
I got some breaking news for you.